Hey Health Rebels, welcome back to the channel where we live loud, we eat real, and we rebel against the garbage advice that's keeping people sick. Today we're diving into a silent saboteur that's derailing millions of lives, and most people don't even know they have it. It's called metabolic syndrome, and trust me, this one hits really close to home. It's very, very personal. Quick disclaimer for you. Hey, I'm not a doctor. I don't own a white coat. I've never held a reflex hammer, and I only say stat when I'm looking for some healthy tacos. So don't take this as medical advice. Always talk to your doctor, and if your doctor doesn't know what metabolic syndrome is, guess what you should do? Fire them. I'm not kidding. Get rid of them, move on to somebody else. Now, if you're new here, do me a solid. Hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Every click helps get this life-saving info in front of more people. You never know who it might help, maybe even you. So let's break down metabolic syndrome, shall we? So metabolic syndrome is a cluster of conditions, 5 of them actually, and if you've got 3 or more, you're officially in the danger zone. 10 years ago, that's where I was at. Let's look at each one real quick. Number 1, high blood sugar. So if your fasting blood sugar in the morning is above 100, that's milligrams per deciliter, that's your first clue. High blood sugar inflames your arteries and slowly damages everything from your nerves to your brain. Second thing is high blood pressure. If you're over 130 over 85, that's high. It's like your heart is pumping against a wall 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and eventually something gives, and many times it's your ticker, right? Number 3, high triglycerides. So if you're over 150 milligrams per deciliter, means your blood is actually basically soup made with excess sugar and carbs. It's one of the strongest predictors of insulin resistance. Number 4, low HDL, which is your good cholesterol. So if you have HDL reading under 40 for men or under 50 for women, it's a big problem. Think of HDL as the janitor that is clearing cholesterol out of your arteries. If it's low, guess what? The trash keeps piling up because the janitor's not in the house. Number 5, belly fat. For men, if you have a waist over 40 inches, for women over 35 inches, that equals visceral fat overload. If you don't know what visceral fat is, it's a toxic fat that surrounds your organs, usually with a big belly, and this is stuff that fuels inflammation, insulin resistance, and chronic disease. Now, I just didn't read this stuff in a book. I lived it. I had metabolic syndrome. Did I know it? Not at all. Did my doctor ever once mention it, or did any of my doctors mention it? Not once. And that silence nearly killed me, because these symptoms of metabolic syndrome added up and gave me a widowmaker heart attack. It's the kind where most people don't walk out of the hospital. Many actually don't even make it to the hospital. I think the stat is 85 or 87% of the people who have a widowmaker die. And I was one of the lucky ones. But when I look back, I had every marker. My blood sugar was out of whack. I had elevated blood pressure. My cholesterol numbers were bad. I had high triglycerides, belly fat, super, I was pretty hefty boy. I mean, I think I weighed 220 at one point. Now I'm down to 170. But the stuff is really serious. And the wild part is that over 1 in 3 adults in the U.S. actually have metabolic syndrome. They don't know it. If you're over 60, the number climbs to a massive 50% of you have it. And again, most people have no idea that they're walking around with it. So why does this all matter? Well, metabolic syndrome is like the on-ramp to the super highway leading directly to type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, fatty liver, dementia, and even cancer. Now, my metabolic syndrome led to type 2 diabetes, it led to heart disease, it led to fatty liver, and thank God none of the others. But I had the big 3, which kill a lot of people. And you got to understand that this is not a wait and see situation for you. It's a fix it before it fixes you situation. So, how do you reverse it? That's probably what you're asking yourself. The part that nobody tells you, and I need you to hear this loud and clear, is that it can be reversed. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Whether you're 30, 50, 70, or beyond, if you're still breathing, there's still time. The human body is wildly resilient. If you give it what it needs, it will heal. So here's how I started reversing mine and how you can do it too. It's not hard. You just got to commit, right? Commit. So the first thing is you got to cut out ultra-processed foods. I mean, if your great-grandma wouldn't recognize it as food, don't eat it. If it came out of a box, don't eat it. You know, shop the outside aisles of the grocery store. Don't shop on the inside, because all that stuff is crap. It's poison. I know it's cheap, but it's cheap because they're putting all kinds of crap in there and chemicals and processing ingredients that make it toxic to your body. Number 2, eat real meals. Build your plate around 3 simple things: protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich carbs like veggies. Number 3, move your body. Walk daily. How hard is it to walk? Just get out. Get out in the morning. Do 20, 30 minutes. Just do something. But the resistance training is super important. If you can get to the gym and start doing some basic weight training, that'll help you with a massive improvement on this. Next one is fix your sleep. No phone in bed. Get into a rhythm. Sleep is where repair of your body happens. You got to understand, it's not about you just going to sleep. It's about your body repairing everything. So what I always try to do is an hour before bed, shut off all electronics, read a book, hang out, and get a good sleep. Next thing, lower stress. Breathe. Work on breathing practice or meditate. I mean, there are a lot of free meditation apps, and I thought it was all foo-foo and stuff until I tried it. I do sleep meditation every single night, and most of these sleep meditations are 13, 14 minutes long. I am telling you, I have never heard the end of one of those sleep meditations. You can walk outside, lowering stress. Say no to things that drain you. Next one, run real labs. The basic labs that the doctors run are a joke. I mean, they're just looking at high-level stuff. Insist that they're checking your fasting insulin, your triglycerides, your HDL, your A1C, which is for blood sugar, and glucose. And then the last thing is upgrade your care team. If your doctor isn't talking about metabolic health, it's time to find someone who will. You know, you got to do it. Ask your doctor, do I have metabolic syndrome? And if they don't know, or they dodge the question, or they say something vague like you're just getting older, fire them immediately. I mean, you have to advocate for yourself. I mean, this almost took me out, and it was 100% preventable. But no one connected the dots until it was almost too late. Now, once I found out what metabolic syndrome was, everything made sense to me. The blood sugar swings, the fatigue, the stubborn belly fat, the heart problems, it all fit. And once I started reversing it, it's when the magic happened. Now, if you want to see how I dropped my blood sugar from 350 to 185, check out episode 9 in the series. It's all there. Now, I want to leave you with this. Rebel against outdated medicine. Rebel against broken medical systems. Rebel for your health. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's take this fight to the next level. Until next time, live loud, eat real, and rebel on. I'm out.